Do it live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Poor connection. I don't understand that. Always poor connection. Very weird. Anyway, we're live. And we're going to talk briefly about some trimmers here. Yeah, a couple people been asking me about the FS70R. My man Luigi. Luigi's in the house. So, yeah. Just give you... I gotta talk about my new baby, which I love. This thing is so freaking awesome. Oh, he's a cat. Yeah. We'll bring her into the mix a little bit. What's cool too, I tell you, having that little hook on the back there, and you can hang her up. Oh. I just had some Chinese food. The stuff. Son of a bitch. Mother. Oh. God damn. All right, where's gonna put her? Let's. Jesus. All right, yeah, so we can talk about some trimmers here and just, touch base with a couple of you guys. Whoever wants to chit chat and come on in and talk and, well, I'll answer Luigi's question. Luigi was looking at, I believe, the FS70R or the 56. Without a doubt, no doubt about it, I would go with the 70R. It's just a more comfortable. I mean, there's no wobble. This thing, once you get this trimmer line, that'll be the trimmer line. Around 16 inches. It really starts to wobble. The head on this, the 56. This is that Husqvarna Titanium, which, I mean, as the old-fashioned, round line. I really think that this Husqvarna Titanium is one of the best. With this new rotary type line, the Vortex type line with the whole rope pattern. That's just really changed. God, that stuff is powerful, man. You go full throttle near a deck or one of those, hey, what's up, Ryan, my man? Well, yeah, it's definitely, listen, it's a good trimmer. For 199 bucks. Again, you go to Home Depot and, they got trimmers there for like 200 bucks. This is a no-brainer. Anything under, it's the best, I'm sure, sub $200 trimmer you're going to get, no doubt. But like for the extra 60 bucks, it's so much more powerful, has so much more, and it's pretty much the same, horsepower. This has a little bit more, but it's just the way that, the torque is just so much different on the 70. It's just a lot better trimmer. I can't say much more about it. You got some nice, comfortable rubber grip here. This is all plastic. Looks wise, they're pretty much the same. That has an orange cover. This has a white cover. And it looks exactly the same. Obviously, this is rubber and black. This is just plastic. But the feel, the weight is the same. This is like I said, I've used a lot of, gas powered, no doubt. Steel is the way to go, in my opinion. And I tried. My second favorite. I like the 90. I just think it's not much better than the 70R, and you're spending another $100. Anything over, this is a $300 trimmer with tax. I mean, I'm not gonna spend more than $300 for a trimmer. I don't know. I think the 90. And if anyone's on here who knows, I don't really know the price of that, but I think it was like $340. Then you add tax to it. I mean, it's an expensive trimmer, but it's a good trimmer. It's a great trimmer, but I just think, when you kind of put everything together, comfort, price point, quality, I just think the 70 is the best. Plus, it's Geek to Freaks trimmer, man. And if he swears by it, it's good. But, yeah, so, and this sucker, I mean, I've probably used this now probably 6 days in a row. I'm just freaking in love with this thing. I mean, guys, it's an awesome trimmer. I wish some of you guys, I would love to have Johnny Moe. Because Johnny Moe, you know, he's kind of he just he has a lot of knowledge, and I love the way he talks about just his equipment and equipment in general, just the way he reviews stuff too. I would love to know what Johnny Moe's, if he can get his hands on one of these for a week, and just get his feedback. I'd really love it. Well, look at this. Will you take a freaking look at this? There's some kind of creature of the night crawling on my Milwaukee trimmer. But yeah, and also I recommend you guys. I think Johnny Blades of Grass, my man from Georgia, there. I'm pretty sure he took the guard off of his. It's not bad with the guard. I just don't like it. You can't really. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like the guard on it. I mean, for you guys that use them, that's awesome. I just don't think I have a nice view. I think I'm a little bit more accurate with the guard off, just seeing what I'm doing, and I think it just cuts better. I like it better without the guard. And I also want to tell you, I want to actually show you this Milwaukee trimmer line. Now, like I said, it comes if you buy the trimmer kit, you get the 8.0 line and the 9.5 line, but it comes already spooled on here with the 8.0. But I'm really impressed with the Milwaukee trimmer line. It kind of has that whole vortex pattern too. Like I said, this is the 95, which cool is, Milwaukee gives you both. So they kind of want you to try both, see what you like better. This is the 95, and, it kind of looks like my desert rotary line there, vortex line. But, the 8.0, it's awesome. I actually have to comment on Johnny Blades of Grass, because I don't know what line, if he's using 8.0 or 9.5 in his trimmer. I wonder if he knows any type of wobble. Because I really like the 8.0 with this, man. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. Cuts real nice. I mean, I would like to use the 9.5 here. But if it slows it down, or, and like I said, even with the 8.0, man, I mean, this, I don't know what the hell, what engineer or master, but this stuff, I don't know, it just tears through everything. I freaking was taking wood off a fence a couple days ago, pretty damn bad, and I had it on the Rabbit. And that's another great feature about this, man. You get around those white vinyl fences, and you got the nice 8.0 line. Not really that, it's not as strong as the 9.5 here. Just slip it into Rabbit mode. I mean, not Rabbit mode, Turtle mode, and it does it real nice. You don't got to worry about damaging anything. But yeah, so. This line is pretty damn good too. I really like it. Like I said, it kind of has that vortex little streak to it there a bit. All right, yeah. So I gotta do that. But that's about it. Yeah. So trimmer. How much is that trimmer? Which one, Ryan? What one are we talking about, buddy? The Milwaukee or the FS70R? That Toro's terrible. Milwaukee, I believe it's $299 for the kit, but like I said, if you go to Acme Tools, go to Tool Boss, check out the video where I kind of have it. You get the blower or the hedge trimmer free. So, I mean, it's a once in a lifetime deal. I don't know how much longer it's lasting. So, you know, if you're kind of thinking about it, I mean, for $300, you're getting this trimmer, a 9.0 battery, the rapid charger, chicka bow bow, and either the blower or the hedge trimmer over here. So, and I love that. It's great. Like I said, the blower too, it's growing on me a little bit. I like it. I usually just keep it in my truck. You know, sometimes I got a couple properties that are just real small, and you guys know you get lazy. You don't want to get your gas powered one, and you got to pull on the cord. You know, it's just the way it sounds. Like, oh, well, you can't even pull the cord, but you know how it is. Guys are doing a lot of lawns in a day. You just want to get it done, get to the next one. I go to my back seat, pull this out, 2 or 3 minutes, and it's good. It's good. It's not the best. There's definitely better lithium ion blowers out there, but string trimmer wise, there's nothing close to this sucker that I've used. You know, the DeWalt has, you know, very similar power. You know, Cut and Clean was on Tool Boss. We were talking. He was sharing his experiences, and he thinks the DeWalt is more powerful. The 40 volt. He has the flex volt stuff too, though. But I just don't like the head of it. Not that I don't like it. I just like this so much better. And that's the thing. It's not that the DeWalt stuff is bad or even the Ego, I guess. But you know, and that's what I kind of did. I want to kind of, hey, Caleb. Is that how you say it? No, it's probably Caleb, right? Caleb, right? Did I get it right? But you kind of want to wrap up this, so I don't want to keep boring you guys. That's okay. Thanks, buddy. Yep, Caleb in the house. Yeah, I don't want to be boring. You know, I'm sure you guys had enough of this lithium ion stuff, but I wanted to get the info out for you people if you were interested. I mean, look at that. I mean, I got this thing at like 18, 20 inches, man. This thing cuts. And you could put, I mean, you know, there's people commenting on my videos. They got like the Echo Speed Feed head on this thing. I mean, it's just awesome. You can't do that with any other lithium ion trimmer, guys. You can't get the DeWalt. Look at that Raptor. Yeah. I tell you, I don't. With this, yeah, I kind of got it on the market here, but, you know, now that I'm kind of really thinking about it, you know, I wish I had one. Oh, a Raptor, Caleb? Yeah, you know, I love the Raptor, but, you know, I mean, you guys who've been watching my channel, you know about me and the Raptor, man. We had a lot of good times over the last few years. But I think, you know, I just think there's a lot of other not a lot, but there's definitely 2, 3, 4 mowers out kind of in that same price point now that just, you know, because like I said, you're not getting the Kawasaki anymore. You got to have the Kohler. So there's really nothing special about this mower anymore. Carl B is in the house. Carl, love you, man. Hey, Carl, are you missing mowing? Yeah, the Liberty Z is the beast. This thing is great. I don't know what to do, man. I love this mower so much. I don't know if any of you guys are like that, but you know, you got a mower that you're missing it, huh, Carl? Well, get yourself better. Do what you have to do for your family. Yo, Supreme, Duramax 6.6. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, man. just doing a little trimmer talk. I kind of finished it. But, yeah, my deal with the Liberty Z, man, is I love it so much. You know? I yearn for her. But, you know, there's like a Kawasaki out now. Duramax, my man, you ask me all the time about that goddamn Bobcat. I don't own that damn thing. It's gone. Mike Zavitz, 322 hours on the time cutter. Caleb, yeah, that new Gravely. You know, the Gravely and the Icon. I got a buddy, my man Anthony. He's looking at getting a Hustler. I'm like, dude, come on, don't get the Hustler. Listen. Yeah, but you love it. It's done so. Like, I know. But the Icon and the Gravely is a better buy for you. You got the foot operated deck lift system. You know, you got a nice, look at the seat. This seat is like from the 1980s. I mean, you get a nice, comfortable seat on the Icon or the Gravely, you know. Like I said, deck, foot operated. You got the open deck. You know, this is, you got that stupid bar there. People are cutting them off. But yeah, I love this mower. Yeah, Caleb. I mean, you know, I don't know what this mower's been out. I don't know if this is the 6th year of this Hustler Raptor. And besides the engine, they haven't done anything different. It's been the same exact. The Bobcat is one hell of a mower, I think. Can't believe you decided to get rid of it. How is it? I didn't really, you know, it didn't really fit what I wanted to do, Duramax. It's a nice mower. It's, I think, like I said, one of the best values you're going to get. It's a very well-priced mower, but it doesn't handle anything like the Skag. Doesn't cut anything like the Skag. It was just a big bulky type of mower, you know. You know, it would tear grass up. The Steel BG86 is the best, man. Caleb, one of the best blowers out there. I got the 56. This thing's is awesome. I like this a lot. I got you. Duramax 6.6 got me. Where was I? Oh yeah, look at the seat, man. It's like from the 1980s. There's nothing that really makes this stand out anymore, you know? Yeah, the 86 it might, but I wouldn't go by that. Because, you know, I'll be honest with you, like I've said many a times, my BG50, I've actually been using it, and it's been starting, like, pretty damn good lately, so I don't know. Maybe it's kind of, I bitch so much about it, it's starting to work, but when that thing goes, that 50, I don't care. I think it's more powerful than the goddamn 56. I don't know. I hate to say it, but I think it really is. It could be just, you know, one of those things that just feels like it's more, because this thing is so goddamn light. It's like a toy, the BG50. The guys, you guys that have it, you know what I'm talking about with that. But, yeah, so I have a steel trimmer. I hate metal fences. What is the best steel trimmer head? I'll tell you the only trimmer head that I've ever had, Duramax. What's your first name? So I don't want to be called Duramax. But I'll call you Duramax for now. I love this head on these steels. The auto cut, I guess. I don't know. It's all, you can't even see it anymore. I mean, they're so oh, Aaron, what's up? They're so easy. I mean, they work great. I mean, you bump it on the ground and string comes out every time. And to re-spool your line, I can do this in 45 seconds flat. And I'm sure everyone out there who has this auto cut, I mean, the speed feed, I mean, what are you saving with it? I mean, unless you like the way it kind of, you know, works for you, then, you know, go with the speed feed or any head that you like. But, you know, speed feed, I don't know, these auto cuts are, I mean, 45 seconds, you stick it in a hole, wrap it up, stick it in a hole, wrap it up, put the top on it. So, I mean, I like these heads. I got a brand new one for the 56. because you see my knob is getting pretty low there, but I'm trying to save it for this one. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, they're, I like the steel auto cuts. I mean, but that's all I've used, so I I don't really have anything to compare it to on the steel side. Um, and I tell you, I like the Milwaukee head. It's, nothing. I mean, I haven't spooled it yet, so I don't know if that's going to be a pain in the ass or not. But I mean, you bump it on the ground. It has, well, I you can't get as close to the ground with it as with the steel trimmers. That's one thing. It doesn't really bother me too much. I mean, you kind of get used to it, but again, you can change the head on it. That's crazy that on this lithium ion trimmer, 18 volt, you can change the head on it. Put any head you want on it. Get yourself some head, you know. But yeah. So like I said, I love it. I love this Liberty Z, and I'm like, man, now that freaking Kawasaki's out. So I was like, oh. What top 3 zero turns would you purchase right now? Okay, I can. Now listen, if you guys are watching and you follow me, or maybe you don't really follow me and you just tune it in for the first time, but I'm not going to be mentioning Laser Z's or Cheetahs. Yeah, I do Duramax, my man Aaron. Yeah, I'll tell you, but this damn Kohler is a great engine so far. The only thing for you guys, I kind of did a video probably 2-3 weeks ago, kind of about these two. When this thing idles, it's not as smooth as the Cowies. How about the 60s inch? No, actually, buddy, BN Chinook. What's your first name, buddy? Bench Cook. Whatever you, Bench Cook, my man. Yeah. Yeah, but this idle's it's like a little rough. Could be breaking in. Hey, Rob. No, I really need to go smaller, man. Like I said, I mean, the 52 is fine. I definitely can't go any bigger. I mean, my perfect scenario would probably be, a 48 and a 36. But I got a 52 and a 42. I'm really thinking hard about maybe getting the Skag Liberty Z 36 inch and then getting a bagging system, and I can kind of swap them. But I don't know how the zero turn would be with such a small 36 inch deck. I don't know. I mean, 'cause look at the 42. I mean, but let me get back to that one question. Yeah, the top 3 zero turns. I mean, I really now I haven't rode it. I haven't done anything but just I love Hustler. You guys know that. I love that new Raptor SDX. If I could, it's a 54 inch. Getting back to what we were just talking about. It's kind of too big for me at this point. Again, I'm getting into smaller, high priced like lake. Been kind of moving to a more affluent areas where there's smaller yards and there's like lakes and all this bullshit. I'm using my Time Master. Good thing I never got rid of that because I've been using the hell out of it. I picked like 4 or 5 up this year. Supreme just bought the new two. Oh, you did? The new engine they put in them all runs. Wow. Yeah, Johnny Moe. Well, he likes it too. Yeah. Well, somebody said, oh, it's actually raining out. Oh, son of a bitch. It's supposed to rain like a mofo this weekend, guys. Yeah, a lot of people have been bitching about, I guess there's like this little thing in the gas cap that's funky. And someone was saying it eats gas like a mofo. Not sure. I mean, I don't have it. But like I said, adding power to that Time Master, the only thing it can do is help it. Now, obviously, with that stupid blue little foam thing in the gas cap, I don't know how necessary that was. Like Johnny said, it's a filter. I don't know why you would need a filter there, Aaron. In the gas tank? I don't think that's a filter. I think it's kind of like a vapor system type of thing to kind of, make it so it keeps running. Or, Mike's. If you go to a 30-inch, I'd go with a stand. Yep, I think, Rob, the perfect. And I was just talking to Brandon's lawn care the other night, and he got the 52 stander. And, he's kind of like, I'm like, because he wants a 60-inch. He wants a 60-inch zero turn so bad. He's trying to get one. He's trying to get loans. I'm like, whoa, you just, boy, calm down. You're spending all this. And, now that he thought about it, because now he's riding his 52. And if you know Brandon, he's got these big properties. And he's got a 60-inch Exmark. And he wants another one. And he's using the 52. And he's like, man, this thing is really, standing for that long. He's doing, 3/4 of an acre, a half an acre, and some maybe even bigger than that. I mean, he does, I think, a big apartment complex, and he's using a stander, and it's like, man, I need to sit my ass down on the seat. So I told him, man, I said, these standers are not, I don't know. I mean, you guys use them, a lot of you guys out there. Hey, Caleb, thanks for stopping by, brother. It does eat gas, Aaron. I've been running 93 octane. I think my machines have been running with premium. In Ohio, you can't get. Yeah, I can't get it here either. I got a lot of lakes by me, man, but I don't see anybody selling that non-ethanol shit. Yeah, premium definitely runs. I actually filled my tank up, the Liberty up with 93 octane, and yeah, it's definitely. And once in a while, I throw this shit in. This is really good. I solved. I don't know if Carl B. Gideon's is here. If Carl, my man, Carl B. Gideon. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, he had major issues with his right stander. I'm like, dude, just add a little bit. It's the way it sounded definitely sounded like the carburetor. Um, and he put a little bit of this in there, and he was rolling. In like a day. Once it kind of runs through your fuel line and everything. So don't be afraid to put this stuff in, guys. A lot of different companies make it. I would go with the STP, but that's up to you. But yeah, I think I answered. Oh yeah, the top three. They need to make a Skag Liberty with a 42. Yeah, I would get the 42 over the 36. I'd probably keep the 52 and get the 42. I mean, I like the 52 and the 42. So I'm getting by with it, you know. But yeah, now they have because I just love Kawasaki. You guys know me, right? Duramax is here, and I'm a Kawi guy, And the fact that now they have a mower that I freaking love. Okay, Rob, I'll have to check that out. See if they have any ethanol. But when you love something, you love Cowies. I love, I'm a Cowie guy. And you have a mower that you absolutely love. Love. I mean, I can't say I need a walk behind for the hills. Yeah, Mike. Mike's been talking about getting rid of his Hustler there. You made it, Mike. What's up? I'll tell you, Mike, that lawn you did the other day, holy smokes. That was a beast. And I'll tell you, the Raptor does really good in that bad. I don't know if Mike's here. Oh, he's here. He just commented. I think that this mower cuts better on those Rogue lawns. Better than, a nice fertilized, beautiful, maintained lawn. Mike, what do you think? I don't know. Whenever I use this on like a real nice property, there's always like stranglers. Not always, but there's stranglers. But obviously with the bagging system, I think it cuts so much better. But with those Rogue lawns, it's like, man, I don't know what it is. It's just this thing just cuts them down. Beautiful, right? Don't you, Mike? Right? It's the weirdest thing. I don't understand it. You can run. I'm telling you, you have a beautiful lawn that's probably 4 inches high. You want to bring down a 3 1/4. You run this Hustler Raptor on it, and you know it's a nice cut. It's a decent cut. There's some stranglers, whatever there. But you put this thing on like 2 feet, and you know weeds, dandelions, crabgrass, yeah, onion grass, good weed whacker, and onion cutter. Yeah, this thing it shines. It freaking shines. Um, my friend Anthony is just commented about the Waffle House video from the GIE 2016. But yeah, so I would love. I mean, I'm not mad. This thing's been great. I got like 22 hours on it. I haven't done an oil change yet. Hopefully this weekend. That's why it's raining out. I'm like, oh shit. You know, and you really should do it. You know, 5 to 10 hours. You know, the reason why I waited personally is because I had a nice conversation with Ed Wright. I don't know if it was on Instagram or at GIE. I really can't remember, but I remember talking to him about it. He's like, man, they really don't recommend doing that first oil change with the Kohlers till 100 hours. I'm like, really? 100 hours? I'm like, I thought every 50. So it's up in the air, so I wasn't really worried about it, but, you know, I'm going to put some nice synthetic oil in. I got a new Kohler oil filter from Amazon for $10. And I'm going to show you, you know, what's great about this too, there's only 2 grease fittings on this entire mower. And you would probably think, oh, it's probably, you know, the wheels, the caster wheels, or maybe it's the spindles. No, it's just the deck lift system. You got 2 little nipples. There's the nipple. Where's that nipple? Oh, here she is. You got 1 nipple here and 1 on the other side. I'm like, that's it? So you only got 2 nipples. I'll show you that. When I do the oil change, I'll go over everything. Kind of like a little tune-up. You know, we'll grease the deck lift system with the and I use Royal Purple grease. I think it's the best. You guys know me with my Cowies. I used to run Royal Purple. I still might again, but you know, I've been using the Napa synthetic, and it's like $2.50 a quart, and you know, it's like a Mobile One or something like that. I really like it. I've had great success with it. You know, the thing with the Royal Purple is I used to get it, and it used to be a pretty decent price. I mean, it's freaking out of control now. I mean, for like 8 quarts, no, it's 6 quarts. 6 quarts is like $50. I'm like, dude, what am I doing? It's not worth it. So, you know, I'm getting good. How's that Liberty Z seat? The Raptor seat, mate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mike, it's not as good as the Bobcat seat, but definitely better than the Raptor. It's not bad. Actually, it's breaking in a little bit. Um, you know, yeah, this seat is a beast. It's terrible. You know, like I said, I was talking to Anthony, my buddy Anthony, and, you know, he's obsessed with this goddamn Hustler Raptor. And I'm like, dude, listen, if you had the Cowie on it, I'd say it's a lot closer. But now you got and I love the Kohler. I'm telling you right about it here how much I like it. But you know, this is a $1,500 engine to a $1,000 engine, and you got no deck lift system. And I think this deck lift system is terrible. That's the only issue I've ever had with this mower, is with the deck lift. You know, the deck has dropped on pretty much everyone who's had this mower that I've told. I think Mike is the only person that the deck hasn't dropped on yet, right, Mike? I don't know. I don't remember you telling me that. I know Chris it dropped on. A couple other people. Then they commented on the video that I did. Oh yeah, I'm on. So you know, there's just nothing special about it anymore. It's kind of outdated. I would not be surprised that if I'm at GIE this year, you're gonna see a totally. Yep, nope. Do you know about Bobcat added a gas gauge? No, they didn't. And that's so stupid too, right? I mean, it's a freaking $10 part. I mean, this gas gauge is a piece of plastic with a long little stick in here, and when the fuel goes up, it rises and this thing moves. It's probably $3. and they can't put it on every mower. But you know, this thing, as much as people bitch, I mean, this thing works. I know a couple like the Toros have it. I mean, it's not great. Well, I mean, it's not. It is great. It works. I mean, all you have to do is look at it. It tells you how much gas is in it. It's not as nifty as the fuel gauge on the Liberty, but on the Skag, but it works. So, I mean, you can at least do that with some of these mowers. Um, no, they didn't. Don't I know what Bobcat did though? They did on their 48-inch mower. They gave you 21 and a half horsepower. And I think what's really crazy, you guys are going to have to check on this, because I actually been talking to Bobcat. They really want me to do their 42-inch. I was going to kind of, I was talking to the guy, Ron. He's a great guy. I mean, he sent me a nice little box a couple weeks ago. And hey, Caterpillar, what's up, buddy? I don't trust the compass for a fuel gauge. Yeah, Mike is right. That's pretty much, what this system is. But, I would, and that's the thing too. The Bobcat, I think with a 42-inch deck, I think it has a little bit smaller wheels. I mean, it was a very comfortable mower seat-wise. The steering was a little stiff. That was my biggest issue with it, and it was just a huge mower. And like I said, the deck was a monster. I mean, I have a video on it. You can see the 52 Raptor and the 52 Bobcat, and it's just a very big mower. And what's great about this too, it's so short in this region that you can get really up close to stuff. And I mean, it's the perfect mower. There's nothing more I could say about it. The only I can tell you, that's why I brought up the Kawasaki, because if this had a Kawasaki on it, this mower would have everything. There would not be one. Well, the one thing would be this stupid thing they got here. I mean, but I'm kind of getting used to it to a degree. I just I don't know what's going on with that. But I mean, it literally has everything, man. I mean, you can get this mower now with a Cowie. So, I mean, you guys who are big Cowie fans, I mean, for like $4,200, I mean, you're going to probably get, I mean, this thing stripes pretty decent. And you know me, I'm always telling you, hey, if you want the stripe, don't get these mowers. But, tree limbs have ripped off my Hustler letters on the front. What's yours look like? No, mine are pretty good. I can't show you. It's underneath my table here. No, but if you can, they have stickers, Mike. They have like the official. Go to who's that knucklehead? He has parts on everything. He's on the internet. It's a big. Oh, jeez. You probably even know what I'm talking about. I mean, you type in a part, he's the first guy that comes up. You just put Raptor in, and you'll have the stickers for this. You'll have this. They sell this goddamn sticker. I mean, they sell every goddamn. They have this sticker. They sell, and I'm telling you, for every freaking mower, they have this warning sticker here. I've seen them, warning stickers. Yeah. So, and they're cheap. It's like 75 cents. Oh, the cup holder. Oh, Mike, very big. Yep. Actually, I tried using this today. I was gonna take a picture of it, but I didn't want to do it. So I'm drinking my coffee today. And I'm so embarrassed. Oh, jeez. I think I fixed it. I'm sitting on, I can reenact it for you. I'm sitting down here, and my coffee is like in here, and I'm mowing. The ladies are looking at me. I had some dog barking at me. He's like, what the hell you doing? This thing is it's hard. Like, what do they expect? Here, I can reenact what. Look at this. This is a cup holder. That's a cup holder. Usually cup holders go up to maybe around here. Look at this. It's an inch. And what's really sad is you go to the Skag Liberty Z video. They have like the little video commercials they put on YouTube. Oh, and it has a cup holder. This ain't no freaking cup holder. This is a freaking embarrassment. Absolute, look at this. Absolute embarrassment. Junk. That makes this one look like, you know, see, this is a normal cup holder. See how high it goes? It goes up to the cafe. Cafe. Look at this. It's barely up to the goddamn freaking McDonald's sign. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you. Oh, yeah, you got me fired up. This piece of shit. This is a piece of junk, this whole goddamn mower, if you ask me. It's an embarrassment. Unbelievable. No, but seriously, yeah, they fixed the cup holder. And that's what makes mowers great, man. Because there's never a perfect one in every aspect. See, that's why that SDX now, man, I don't know. That doesn't have the fuel gauge. You see what I'm saying? You're never going to get everything, guys. That's the moral of the story. You're never going to get everything that you want. So, yeah. So, yeah, you're right. That ain't no. Oh, it's bad. You can't even put keys. You know what's great, and that I want to comment on this Hustler too. But having two of these deep, I mean, until you don't really have one, you know, I got things in there. But I keep like bungee cords. You know, when I flop this down, this has nothing. There's no storage on this mower, so that is a big downer. I'm glad that I thought of that, or you guys kind of reminded me of it. There's absolutely nowhere on this mower to put anything. Okay, so that's one thing that is, you know, is it a big deal for you? Might not be, but, you know, having two of these things here, you know, it's big. I don't know if the SD has two. You guys who have the SD, if anyone's watching, or if you watch it later, I don't know if the SD has both of them, man. You know what really kills the SDs? And this is again, Hustler kind of has to get their ball. That, you know, they made a great big thing with the SDX, with the open deck, but they got that fuel tank at that 2.5 gallon tank. Spindles are small. Yeah, the deck lift systems, hydros. I think the hydros are fine. It's not a fast mower, but let me tell you, this thing, and this is heavy, bro. You know, I got weights up here, man. You know, 15, 20 pounds of weights up here. And when this thing gets cranking, man, with leaves and dirt, I mean, just it's mostly dirt this thing sucks up. This thing is a great bagging system, guys. I can't say much. You guys heard me a million times. For a non-powered, um, you know, bagging system, man, this thing it's just blew my mind. I wasn't expecting it. Um, But you know what? And I still go up hills with it. Those 2200s, man, let me tell you, they're slow. You know, maybe you can't tow. But for like the normal Joe, doesn't have to worry about, you know, doing hydro changes and all that. I mean, they're solid. I mean, Mike Zavitz is on here. He's got 320 hours on his time cutter. And not only that, he's got the Toro engine. So he's got the Predator engine. We recently found out that, you know, the Harbor Freight engines, Predator, are made by Lonson. You guys know Lonson. They make a lot of engines. They're actually the parent company of the Toro and Exmark engines. Um, so, but I mean, he's going to get 1,000 hours out of that mower, and I think he's going to create quite a stir. My man Mike Zavitz, when he gets to that 1,000 hour point with those 2200 hydros and that, you know, Predator Toro Lonson engine that he's got, to tell you, you know, some of these mowers, and you know, he's not that easy on it. He's got the bagging system too, so you know, his hydros are really getting a workout. You know, he has a lot of weight. He's got in the back. He's got a lot of weight in the front. You know, he's really, you know, tearing those hydros up. But I mean, I think he's going to get to 1,000, and you know, that's going to go to show you. You buy a good product, you know, Toro, a real nice, solid brand. You know, you buy a Hustler or you buy a Skag, you're gonna get, you know, quality. You know, you buy a Troy Built to a degree, or maybe a Cub Cadet. I'm not bashing them guys because I've never owned one, but you know, just on like a reputation type thing. You know, the Pool and Pro are some of those mowers out there. Um, you know, you might have some issues in the long run, but just curious. What Gravely's are great, man. That's the best sub $3,000 mower. Now, I'm not going to say the Gravely because Ariens owns Gravely. So, you know, that's the kick in the balls, kind of with the Hustler and the Big Dog, right? So, Hustler and a Big Dog, same exact shit, except one's red and one's yellow. Same thing with the I. Now, only in like the prosumer, you know, Arian stops at the apex. So once you get to the apex, you know, it's like a $5,000 mower. It's got the 3100. It's the ZT HD of the Gravely. But again, you know, the Icon, the Arian's Icon is the same thing as the Gravely ZTX. The only difference is the paint. And if you want to pay an extra $300 for red paint, that's up to you. But, you know, if you want the Gravely, just to say that you have a Gravely is probably a little bit cooler. You know, see, that's the thing with the Hustlers and the Big Dog. You're paying more for the Big Dog, and it's a dopey name. I don't like the color. You know, I don't even know how that company's. I haven't seen one person. You can go on YouTube, and there's like four guys out there running a Big Dog. I mean, hey, I don't know if these guys don't know that they make Hustlers, and you can probably save $1,000 by getting yellow paint. But anyway, so yeah, the Gravely's, the Arians, I think that's the best. You know, that and that Snapper 360, man. Talk about a mower that can stripe. A mower that came out of nowhere. There's a couple videos, guys, if you're really interested. Just Google, or not Google, you go on YouTube and put Snapper 360Z. There's a couple vids on this, you know, $3,000, you know, homeowner mower, man. That's like striping like a mofo, man. But yeah, I think that Icon, you know, you can get the 52-inch Arians Icon. Okay, now we'll do a little Hustler comparison real quick, and then I'll let you guys go because I'm at 47 minutes. All right, Hustler Raptor 52-inch mower. All right, $29.99. Grasshopper spindles you can change out, single bearings and keep the originals. Yeah, Grasshopper. Let me tell you, and the one mower, and I think Mike, you might have remembered me saying this. You know, you remember that first year, because I've been talking about this mower for years. Because when I drove this, I think it was the 2015 GIE, and I remember telling Mo, I'm like, man, I just drove that Liberty. I fucking loved it. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to swear, guys. I'm like, I freaking loved it, man. It was awesome. It was just, I don't know, it's so comfortable. It's like a little go-kart. It's small, it's compact. I got the low center of gravity, and I got a fuel gauge. I love it. Mwah. Then I went to the Grasshopper, man, and I drove two. And but what's weird, when I went to like the bigger mowers with this, you know, it was I was up high, and you know, I'm speeding around big freaking mowers, but those Grasshoppers are the smoothest mowers, comfortable. Oh, an absolute dream. You know, if money wasn't an object, and I had a Grasshopper dealer near me, their Grasshoppers do not exist where I am at. I think they're more of like a Midwest. Mike's out in Missouri. They're probably big out there. On the East Coast, I'm telling you, it's Skag, Exmark, Hustler to a degree. I'd probably put Hustler fourth. I think Bobcat's ahead of it's Exmark, Skag. Well, no, Walker. Walker's big here. I think Walker's big everywhere. You know, they have that whole, you know, bagging system where once you're a big company, I mean, like a big, you know, 100+ account. Yeah, made in Kansas. Yeah, just like the Hustlers. Um, you know, Hustler, you know, Walker, Skag, Exmark, Bobcat, Hustler, Toro. That's about it. You're never going to see a Dixie Chopper. You're never going to see a Grasshopper. Um, you know, what else? You know, you don't really, that's it. I mean, it's pretty, That's about it. But yeah, the Grasshoppers are awesome, man. They're just so damn expensive. I mean, their basic mower, like their entry level mower, you're spending like, 6 grand after tax and everything. It's just, I don't know, man. That's a little shaky there. But anyway, real quick. All right, so like I said, who asked me that question? I forgot. Where is he? Oh, Rob. Yeah, so 29.99. Ariens Icon, 29.99. All right, now let's do a little. All right, Hustler Raptor, Kohler engine, Ariens Icon, Kawasaki 23 horsepower engine, Hustler, hand operated deck lift system, and a terrible, shady deck lift. It's horrible. Probably the worst I've ever seen. All right, Ariens Icon, foot operated deck lift system. Wow. And you got to remember too, if you want the Gravely, it's probably 3,100, but it's the same exact mower. You know, right? Right. All right. Um, Deck. What the hell is this? You got this for your deck with the Hustler Raptor, 29.99. All right. Kohler Kawasaki. Hand lift, foot operated. Closed deck chute. Now we're going to the Icon or the ZT, the Gravely. Open deck system. So right there, you got Kohler, hand operated, closed deck chute. Gravely Icon, or the Ariens and the Gravely. Same price. Ariens, yeah. And, alright, so Kawasaki, foot operated, open deck. No armrest. Like Hustler, no armrests. With the Gravely and with the Icon, you get armrests. 15-inch seat. Horrible seat. Disgusting seat. I got the Hustler Raptor. This is what you're going to get. 1980 style. You're looking at the Ford. What the hell was that car that blew up in the 70s there? My freaking father had one, of course. The Ford. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now you go to the Ariens and the Gravely. Armrests. 18-inch comfortable seat with some stitching and all that bullshit. Yeah. So now if someone mentioned gas tank, they say 3 gallons here. This ain't 3. So get that out of your head. Many people can confirm that with me. New Jersey Customs calls it the undersized 3-gallon gas tank. So, 2.70 Hustler. I think it's maybe a 2.50 with the Gravely. At that point, it's not a big deal. So, plastic spindle covers. You're gonna get metal with the Icon and with the Gravely. No fuel gauges. Oh yeah. Obviously the Hustler has one, and this thing works pretty well. So I can get, I think that, the Ariens has one too. So I mean, it's, you guys saw it. It's an absolute no-brainer. You got $3,000 on both of them. Okay, let's go over to Hustler one more time. Kohler, foot operated, closed deck, no armrest, terrible seat, plastic spindle covers. Now this is the same price. Ariens Icon. Kawasaki, open deck system. I forgot something in there. What did I forget? First guy. No. Not the what was it? The Hustler. Open that. Yeah. Well, you guys remember. You know, nice seat. You get armrests. You get the Kawasaki. Oh, foot operated with the icon. So no brainer. I had Chinese food and I've really been holding it in. I mean, I really have to go to the bathroom, man. Yeah, same size hydros, buddy. Yep, Fred CC. Yeah, we're talking about the icon. What's kind of just comparing like I said, when the Hustler came out, this mower was great. It was the first sub $3,000 mower. You're gonna get a Kawasaki and a Fab deck. It's just an outdated mower, and I think they're gonna. I really think that they're gonna redesign this for next year and make some changes to compete more. Especially they're in Lowe's. I mean, Hustler is a big company now. Um, the Pinto, Fred CC nailed it. I knew somebody would. Yeah, so you're kind of looking at the Pinto seat, Ford Pinto. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching and sticking around for 56 minutes. Oh, dinner is call. Oh, let me tell you, dinner is calling me too, Rob. I had some Chinese food, and plus this is all messed up now. Oh, night birds in the house. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope I answered. I try to do these live videos and kind of get back. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you coming and stopping by, bro. Um, Answer some questions kind of in person. I know a couple people were asking me about the trimmers. That's why I called it the trimmer video. We always end up talking about mowers. That's just what we do. But yeah, it's a great mower. The frame is great. Um, and this Liberty Z has been an absolute. I mean, I can't say enough great things about it. If you like the Hustler, and it's a great comparison because when I used to ride this mower and get onto the Bobcat, it was like a complete different experience. It was like totally like riding a different mower, like a big change. When you go from this mower to this mower, there's absolutely no difference except this is a lot faster, a lot more comfortable with the seat, and you know the steering is if you like the smooth track Hustler steering. I even think this Skag is. I don't know if Skag calls this something. Their steering system. I think the Hustler calls it the smooth track or whatever the freak it's called. But this thing is so. It's so compact. It's so easy to get into tight spaces. It's so maneuverable. I know Tony's got the 48. That thing must be even better than this 52. Just getting into spots. I mean, obviously it's only 2 inches on each side, but I think it's just a great mower. Everyone's talking about getting big now. Everything's getting bigger. I'm glad Skag came out with a mower that is just compact. There's obviously some issues with not having any kind of compartment at all. Forget about putting your drink there. I mean, that's terrible. But you do what you got to do. But there's nothing, and obviously this little thing here. But hey, if I had to do it all over again, this would definitely be, my mower. And I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was up to me, like starting fresh, if I had, all right, that's it. I'm taking these two. I'm gonna give you two of your choice. I'd get the Hustler SDX 54-inch, and I would get this mower in a 42-inch. Obviously, don't make it in a 42-inch, but that would be like my dream. But I would probably get this in either a 36 or a 48. Well, I couldn't really do a 48. That wouldn't be. I don't know. And you know what? I really shouldn't say that. So you gotta remember, at heart, guys, as much as but I'm honest, and you guys know that I'm honest. At heart, and the company as a whole, Hustler. A lot of people have kind of Ambrose and a couple other people. I haven't had great experience with them either. But deep down, I'm a hustler guy, and I think I'll always be a hustler guy. So, you know, that SDX, I would just, it has everything kind of like this mower. So, but that's obviously not going to happen because I just can't use a 54 inch at this time. I mean, I probably could. It just doesn't make sense. But I do a lot of things that don't make sense. So I wouldn't be surprised someday that I do have an SDX. I'd love to do it just for you guys. And a lot of times I buy these mowers, but I do it mainly for tax reasons. And you guys who own companies know what I'm talking about. I mean, you really don't pay taxes when you have a lawn care company. With all the write-offs. I mean, my truck, the lease payment, the insurance, gas you put in your truck, the gas you put in this, trimmer line, trimmers, all this baloney. So, you buy 2 mowers a year, you get $8,000. But sometimes they got to take some off. But, and then you sell them, you use them, put 100 hours on them, and sell them for the same price you bought them. So it kind of makes sense to a degree. In this mower, I mean, I'm probably going to end up taking it all because I don't know what else I would get without spending a lot of money. I kind of realized it today because I have a couple of people that's supposed to come over this weekend and buy this, and I'm like, oh shit! All right, if I do sell it, what am I going to do Monday? I need this mower like at least by Tuesday, and now I got to find another mower and get another bagging system. So it's like, what the hell am I thinking? But I've been so rough on this goddamn thing. I really can't. It's been, just I've been beating it up, and I get scared that something happens. If I bought this mower myself from like a dealer, I wouldn't care. I got a 3-year warranty, and the dealers are always pretty good with that because they want to make money. And there's no hour meters on these hustlers, so I have one on here, but I mean, hey, they don't come with one, so they don't know. So if something happened to it, I know I'd be taken care of. I'm playing with fire with this mower to a degree. Yeah, Mike's at 250 hours on his, and Mike, you didn't even put your hour meter on until you've had it for like a year, right? So, if I would have kept my original shit, that one probably would have, oh my God. So I got rid of the 52 with like 130 on it. This one has 70 on it. And then my other one had, I think, 190 on it. So, yeah. You put 200 hours, 250 hours on a year. 3-4 years, you got 1,000 hours. Yeah, 300 is more accurate, probably. Yeah, 300. I mean, Zavitz is going crazy. Zavitz, I mean, damn, I think he's had that mower for like a year and a half. He's got 400 hours almost, 332, I think he said. So, that's just the quality, these mowers now, they're not like they were just 5 years ago. 5 years ago, you were getting these, you can't even, I mean, there's still stamped decks around, but I mean, the stamped deck, they're going to be in 2 or 3 years, then you're not going to see them anymore. So they're going to be gone. So, I mean, all right. I went 4 minutes over. I said goodbye to everybody, and everybody said goodbye. And I was going to go to the toilet, and I ended up yapping for another 4 minutes. So, everybody have a great weekend. I know in the Northeast we're going to get pelted with rain. So, do some stuff on your mowers and watch some of my old videos and keep yourself entertained, But no. But seriously, have a great weekend. All you guys have a happy Mother's Day to your moms and your wives. Oh, Mike was here the whole time. Yeah, 300. I love Mike. Mike disappeared on us for a little bit. I was going crazy. Me, Dow. I think Mike too. I know New Jersey Customs. Brandon. We were going, what's happened to Mike? I'm glad, and I think everyone's glad to see you back. Well, I know they are. I said I think. But all you moms, your wives, your mothers, your grandmothers, happy Mother's Day. and God bless you. Say your prayers. Good luck in the future, babe. All right? I'll catch you guys. God bless.